Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think. Kimmy, she continuously pissed me off. Why is she mad that Melody is having fun on this trip? Melody is doing what she's supposed to do, living her single life. Melody has been divorced from Martell about 4 years now, and she is living her best life to the fullest, and I don't blame her. But here we go with Kimmy, who is always taking up for Martell on the girls trip, talking about she wished the men were on the trip because then they could have had more resolve. And basically, in my opinion, Kimmy's trying to say that they need the men in order to resolve the conflict and to get to some type of resolution. Basically, Kimmy is saying she need a man to validate her. Now, as successful as Kimmy has been in her own right, she is a well put together woman and well spoken. She's not talking with slang. She's not talking ghetto. And she decides to get with Maurice, the bum on the couch, and trying to dress him up and put him through law school and everything like that. And only to prove that she need a man to validate her. I don't understand why she's on this trip acting like back home that her and Maurice are so inseparable that she needs Maurice to have a good time. She's on a ladies' trip. Take full advantage. And I'm not saying for her to go out there and disrespect her husband and denounce her marriage vows, but I'm saying it's a time for Kimmy to unwind and relax and be thankful. Around this time, last year, I believe, Kimmy was going through an illness in which her husband was not sympathetic to, and it seems like she was in a fight by herself, because she was still cooking, cleaning, serving him and his son while having to go through her chemo. And now she's invited on a girls trip. She should be enjoying herself, not even giving a doggone and I'm not saying denounce her husband, because she is married, but she should be like, he's grown. If he can't eat on his own, he better go buy something. Go down to the bar, go wherever he been going till 4 o'clock in the morning. But I'm about to have me some fun. But her and TISHA continuing to mention that Melody is playing around with Island Boy, I feel as though that's disrespectful. Because first of all, why can't Melody have fun? Why can't she have fun? Melody said the boy is nice looking, and he is. And if he wants to play around, he probably get women every day playing around with him in that fashion. So why can't Melody get in on the fun? I don't understand. But Kimmy, she's sitting up here talking about acting as if she need Maurice on the trip to be her mouthpiece or to resolve anything. When has Maurice ever helped resolve any type of situation. Every time I've seen the whole group together, it's only been more chaos, more confusion with the guys being around them, because you got Marceau, who always talks in circles, that thinks he's one of the girls that has to talk up for TISHA, because TISHA can't open her mouth to say what she feels or what she thinks. And because around Marceau, TISHA is not allowed to have her own opinion. And Kimmie, who always has to wind up talking for Maurice, because Maurice always talks out the side of his neck and never makes sense. So I don't get Kimmie's statement behind her saying that she wished the guys were on the trip so they can have some resolve. As Melody stated, they don't need the guys to resolve anything, because everything that all their issues that they have going on are amongst them, and they are grown, and they should be grown enough to communicate what their issues are back and forth without any type of without needing somebody else to step in and coach them through it. So if Kimmie has an issue, she should just be able to speak up. She's sitting at the table, rolling her eyes and talking on confessional. Speak up and say what she needs to say now while they are there. Don't wait until your husband get there to confront a situation, to have it escalate, because she knows that her husband may have something else to add on. No, I agree with Melody. They can resolve whatever they need to resolve if they are both willing to resolve their issues. So Kimmie acting like she a pick-me and needs a man to validate her. No, she just diminishing her self-worth. She needs to wake up and realize Maurice is doing his own thing. That's why he wound up getting a DUI, because Maurice is living his best life with or without her. And the DUI proves it. He ain't giving a doggone about her, his family, none of that. Maurice is going to do what Maurice want to do. But who was thinking about Kimmie was Melody. When she was going through her illness, Melody was the person that was sending her food, sending her flowers, calling to check on her. And then after she was had recovered and she's ready to get back out in the work field, Melody is the person that's giving her leads and helping her network and stuff like that. I don't recall Maurice giving her a helping hand with the business while she is off work, or I don't recall Maurice giving her any type of leads or doing any type of helping hand while she was off work all that time. No, Maurice didn't keep the business afloat. And if he had, Melody would not have had to give her contact so she can get back to work. So Kimmie talking all out the side of her neck, talking about we got to watch her play around with Island Boy. You ain't got to watch her do a doggone thing. Go off and do whatever you wanted to do. But if they felt this way, then they arguing about the rooms, and now they talking about they needed they men on the trip to basically fight their battles, to handle the situation. No, the deck is already stacked against Melody. So what do you need a couple more idiots on the trip for to attack Melody? That's how you know this group of women ain't about nothing. Nothing but chaos and confusion, and they don't care nothing about Melody. Because if they did, then whatever issues they have, the real issues that they have, they would just be able to lay it out on the table, say what they say, and move forward. But yet, here we are, Kimmie, who we already knew that Kimmie didn't like Melody. When they were being introduced to Love and Marriage Huntsville, and Kimmie stated how she felt about Melody, basically saying that Melody was annoying. To me, that's how Kimmie has always. I don't think Kimmie ever her feelings ever changed towards Melody. And when they were at Melody's house having the massage, and Kimmie called Melody bougie, she let Melody know she did not like her because she could not defend her statement as to why she think Melody is bougie, other than the fact that Melody invited them to go to a gala to network, and to help them network, include them into her space and her environment, and they called her bougie. That let me know how they really feel about Melody. And I don't think that their feelings toward Melody changed for the better. I think it got worse as time went on, because they like seeing Melody unhappy. They like seeing Melody bottled up and in the house and not having a good time, because they are not happy with their situations. They wanted TISHA and Kimmie, for the men that they married, they're miserable with the life that they chose to stay in. And they want Melody to be miserable right along with them. But don't get mad because she moved on and she's living her best life, and now you're a witness to it all. They're Team Martell. So let them be Team Martell and let Melody enjoy her happiness. Kimmie filed for this, but that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know what you think.